Okie dokie, time to draw something. I'm not gonna lie, the inspiration for this was I was looking in the mirror and I thought, oh, my hair is so curly. It'd be kind of fun to draw curly hair. So that is what began this. I just decided I was gonna draw this mop of curls. Just a few layers of nice smooth lines. I find these kinds of lines so satisfying to draw. And then you'll see it took me a while to settle on the face for this guy. I knew I wanted curls, but I didn't know what I wanted underneath them. A nose, perhaps? Nope. A chin? Not loving these eyes. We settled on a headband. I figured that would separate the curls from the face a little bit and the eyes wouldn't be competing with those low-hanging curls. Nice simple face shape. Simple ears. I do love nose that connect to the brow. It's just a favorite shape of mine. You can see I thought about this a lot. Weird lips, those aren't going to stay, don't worry. Although that would be a fun design. Thought about giving him some kind of cloak. Those are always easy. Maybe big neck. Nope. You can see I really wasn't satisfied with this yet. Then I settled on a beard because who doesn't love a good beard? Mustaches and beards are so fun to draw because they're just a bunch of squiggly lines and you can cover up so much with them. Like the texture on that hairline. Give that beard a little more personality and shape. So it matches the hair a little bit more. A couple offshoots. A little bit of textures. Throwing some lines in there to really fill it out. The hair from the back just sticking out, pointing out every which way. Make him look old. Alright, what the heck is his body shape going to be? Is he going to be big? Is he going to be small? You can see I'm just experimenting with everything. Ultimately, I went with this weird towel shawl design. Again, it covers a lot of the character, means I don't have to think as much. Although you can see I had a heck of a time figuring out how to do the texture on it. Give the man some elbows. Make his hands behind his back. So I don't have to draw those either. A little bit of texture on that robe. Looks very nice. Simple shapes, lots of texture. You can see I thought about complicating these a bit. Put a lot of texture on there. Ultimately decided against it. I thought it looked a little bit too busy. Just throw some weird wrinkles on there and call it good. Yeah. Easy beans. A little bit of texture around the hem. Change up that robe opening a little bit. Add some trim. I don't know what this guy is. Some kind of Greek god. Moses. Very Moses-y. Moses with like a anime headband. You can see I started on color and realized I hadn't shaded yet. I really do like to add texture shading first. Just so that I feel like the texture of the character looks good before I go into the color. At least for this kind of art style. Whatever you might call this. Really liking the way this guy's turning out. Like, I think he's got a lot of really nice textures. His head shape's a little wonky. Like, if you were to reverse this image, you'll see that he kind of lean into the right a lot. Which isn't the end of the world. I changed the background so that I could see that hair color a little bit easier. Decided on this blue and yellow design with a lot of white. I thought he looked very godly. Can change the background so I can fill in that with white. Just going in, saturating all those colors a little bit more around the shading parts. Give him a bit more depth. Add some highlights just to make him pop. Thought about giving him some crazy eyes. You can say I ultimately did decide to do that. I like the way they turned out. I think they look funny. Yeah, there's our boy. Pretty happy with him. Ready to go call down some lightning on his enemies.